everyone. Nice to see all your smiling faces. My name is Debbie, and I'm here with, as you can see, a lot of my friends. Carolyn's already introduced herself, and Terry, and Nancy, and Sandy. We're all going to talk tonight a little bit about our healthy living revolution. So, first of all, we want you to know that it's just very relaxed. Don't worry about anything. Just have fun, listen to our stories, and all of us will just tell some business adventures that we've had and some stories to get used to what we're talking about. But I'd like to introduce you to a movement that we call the Healthy Living Revolution. And all of us here tonight, along with thousands of others around the country and actually out of the country, are part of this unique company and this unique movement where together we're taking our health back in many ways that are simple, doable, and fun. So to kick it off, I'd like to ask you a quick question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? I mean, just think about all the recalls in the last 2 weeks. Crackers, Ritz crackers, and today fish crackers. There's so many things we have to worry about. But we'd all want to look good and feel good and live a long life, and it's tough. And we know it's our job to try to make it happen for us and for our families, but it's very confusing and complicated and even unpleasant at times. And that's where this community comes in. We are just part of this unique community, and the goal that we have is to come alongside of families like you all and to empower people to have positive changes. And we go through this through a couple of doorways. One of them is through free resources, nutritional support, and the organization that makes it all possible. One of the free resources in the Healthy Living Revolution is a cookbook. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a Healthy Living Revolution cookbook, and it has clean and easy recipes. And I've used several of them, and they're really good. And we also have short webinars like tonight and other ones with doctors and nurses and on other health topics. And we have a home fitness series too. And one of our really nice programs is our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up healthy, active children with positive body images. And you might want to take a look at these resources. So whoever invited you tonight, you can check with them and they can give you the Healthy Living Revolution website. The second way we are committed to helping others is through nutrition. And we know that nutrition is the foundation of good health. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. They're not just good for us, they're critical. Did you know we're supposed to eat a wide variety of fresh fruits and vegetables every day, 9 to 13 servings at a minimum? That's a lot. And think about it, how many in the last day, if you want to, or the last week, how many servings have you gotten yourself? It's hard, isn't it? Even the best eaters need help, and that's why we're here. There's something that we can offer you, and that's the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. And Terry, if you'd like to talk a little bit about the product and a product story, that'd be great.
Sure. Thanks, Debbie. So what is Juice Plus? So Juice Plus is 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods that have been put into a capsule or chewable. So we have fruit blend, a vegetable blend, there's our fruit blend, our vegetable blend, and a berry blend. So this product is non-GMO. It's NSF certified to be pure, and what that means is that each batch of Juice Plus is tested to be free from mold and herbicides and pesticides and bacteria and toxins and metals. So you can rest assured that it is the purest form of produce that you can get anywhere. I like to call it a salad in a capsule. So it's important to understand the process that the plants go through in order to get into this form. So what happens is the plants are kept on the vine until they are fully ripened. So all the nutrition has been fully developed. And then they're ground up, which is better than simply juicing, because what happens is we use the peels and the seeds and the stems and the whole food. So we're getting all of that nutrition. Now, 80% of the vitamin C in an orange is actually found in the peel. So I don't know about you, but I don't eat orange peels. So whenever you eat an orange, you're missing out really on all of that nutrition. So Juice Plus uses the whole food. So it's chock full of that nutrition. And then after it's juiced and ground up, it's slowly dried at low temperatures, which preserves the nutrients. Now, what I love about Juice Plus, there's lots of things I love about Juice Plus. One of the things I love about Juice Plus is that it's scientifically proven. So if you were to ask Siri, what is the most researched nutritional product in the world, she would say Juice Plus, and that's completely true. So we have 38 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals proving the efficacy of Juice Plus in the body, and there are a number of research opportunities that are occurring right now, so that 38 is going to go up soon. The other great thing is that Juice Plus is a food. It's not a vitamin. So I'm going to show you the label here. If I can, okay. So Juice Plus is a nutrition label. So this is the same label that you would see on a bag of broccoli, say, in the grocery store. It's not a supplement label. So the government considers this food. And you can see, it has your calories, 5 calories, no sodium. It has no added salts or minerals to it. It's just food. It's just the produce that I talked about before being ground up. And another great thing is that it doesn't have a warning label. So it's safe for everybody. Pregnant women, nursing women, elderly, young people, athletes, professional athletes can take Juice Plus because it has that NSF certification. It's never questioned from like the Olympic Committee. They know that this is the real deal. So in addition to the fruit, vegetable, and berry blends, we also have an omega blend. And this is a plant-based omega. It's made from 6 plant sources, which makes it both sustainable and safe. And it contains the full spectrum of plant oils. So it has 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So rather than fish oil, which I was never a fish oil eater, but people that have done fish oil before say they get like that fishy burp. Basically what Juice Plus has done is they've gone right to the source of the omegas, which is the algae. So the fish eat the algae, and then if you're eating a fish oil supplement, they kill the fish, and then they have the fish oil. So this is sustainable, and then it's not dealing with any of the fish. It's going right to the source. And it's also encapsulated using a brand new low temperature technology that really preserves the oils so that they're not damaged. And then the other couple things, and I'll show you the gummies real quick. These are the chewables. So we have the capsules and we have the chewables. So these are great for kids who aren't gonna, swallow capsules, or even if you do swallow capsules, I eat the gummies as snacks. So then we have Complete, which is our shake mix. So this, we have chocolate and vanilla. So this is a vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein mix with fiber and amino acids and fruits and vegetables. So this is great for if you, after a workout or, a breakfast, mid-afternoon snack, whatnot. And then we also have a Complete bar, which is easy on-the-go nutrition, kind of like a granola bar. And we have a Tower Garden, which is a way that you can grow your own produce. It's an aeroponic vertical system. So if you live in an apartment and you don't have, a space, or I have one, I don't live in an apartment and I have space, but I still like it because I don't have to worry about watering it, and I don't have to weed it, and it uses so much less space and water and no soil. So that's a great option too. So you can ask, if you're interested in the Tower Garden, ask who invited you tonight, and they can tell you a little bit about that. So I think that's it for products. I think I'm going to pass it over to Nancy. And Nancy, if you want to maybe just talk a little bit about maybe a story or whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I can get on many grandstands and talk about many areas, but I'll talk about what has just recently been exciting for me. So I'm Nancy Rogers. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years and primarily dealing with anesthesia and critical care. And, the whole wellness and health profile of people have changed so drastically that we're in an age today that newborns are being born with deficiencies that are nutritionally linked, and it just continues right up through grade school with young children having type 2 diabetes and these pain and gut issues. And so many of the chronic illnesses are related to inflammation. And so what Juice Plus provides is the antioxidants that can help combat all the toxins our bodies are exposed to from birth and in the womb, actually. So, the more you can flood your body with nutrition, the truly only way to fortify your cells and in the DNA as it's regenerating every 120 days is to get the proper nutrient at the cellular level. And so I've been able to embrace a company that has not only the quality of the nutrition preserved, but then went on to take it to the research level to show that it is getting absorbed, it's bioavailable, it's reducing those inflammatory triggers that create so many chronic diseases. And at the Williams Syndrome Convention, I know I have one Williams Syndrome grandmother actually on the call tonight. And, it was confirmed that their research was showing that if we can reduce the inflammation and the oxidative stress that's occurring in the body of Williams syndrome kids, you can improve their cardiovascular function. And so that just really helped, confirm for me that Juice Plus also has done that research, not on Williams syndrome mice, but on real people, and have shown that reducing the homocysteine levels in these inflammatory triggers improve cardiovascular health. So my daughter is living proof. And she's Williams syndrome daughter that's 27, and she was developing high blood pressure and had high changes in her cardiovascular system, and has slowly been able to improve those and get off the blood pressure medicine. And not only did it help her in her cardiovascular health, but it helped in her emotional health, in her overall well-being. She became more pleasant, and she was able to function with greater vitality and just, enjoyment in life, a little more stable in her emotions. And we got her off Zoloft, and we got her off Concerta, and we've gotten her off her blood pressure medicine, enalapril. So it really, proof is in the stories, and the science backs it up. And so I'm very proud and happy to be able to share this with others. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm just sitting here loving this, and so I haven't been flipping the screen. So here we all are.
That's
and,
okay.
And I didn't go to speaker view. I apologize for that, but I think we'll still be able to see everybody in the recording.
Yeah. Sandy, did you want to pick it up here and talk a little bit about maybe how you got involved in the business?
Yeah. First, I wanted to mention that inflammation was also a factor in epilepsy too. It's not just the chronic and the cardiovascular and not the kind of stuff, but we found out about 6 months after Joey started taking Juice Plus. That's our son who had epilepsy and had been having electrical shocks to his brain once per second, day and night. And so those electrical shocks in the brain do the same thing as if you would hit your hand and you would keep doing this once per second. It would get red and inflamed, and it releases the sticky substance that gunks up the electrical pathways and causes more seizures. So the seizures cause inflammation, and the inflammation causes more seizures. And we think what happened with Joey is that Juice Plus just reduced the inflammation so much the brain has a chance to heal. So people with any conditions in the brain that also have to do with inflammation, it helps with that too. So it was amazing for us, and we saw the difference in Joey. I just wanted that for the rest of us too. And I called Carolyn, who introduced us to the product, and I said, I want to put my whole family on this, because if it's going to do that kind of healing in a damaged brain, it's going to do that kind of healing in the rest of us too. I really want us all taking it. Is there a way I can get this for a better price? And so she said, yeah, let's meet. And so we met, she showed me the marketing plan, and I said, well, I'll have to talk to my husband about it. And when I showed him that, he said, I think you should do it. I said, you do? I said, why? He said, because I have 5 kids, homeschooling, I didn't need another job to do. And he said, if something works, you tell everybody, you may as well get paid for it. And I said, oh, okay. But the more I looked into the company and the product and the company, I was just very, very impressed. It was the real deal. And I'm a very skeptical person. So to find something that was actually authentic and real, and the research behind it was real, that was very exciting to me. So I jumped on, and I don't think I'll ever be quitting this. So anyway, that's my why I became a Juice Plus rep story.
Thanks, Sandy. All right, Carolyn, you're up.
Okay. Well, just kind of to pull all of this together a little bit, I appreciate everybody's being with us tonight. And, when you listen to these stories and you get around people that are positive and are sharing how their lives have been changed, it's really encouraging, and it's exciting. And so sometimes you'll have a couple of different reactions. And some people that have been a part of this call and gained more information, they want to take the next step with their health. And that might be they want to check out the free resources, which are certainly great. They might want to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. I guess I'm supposed to click on me, but that's not working. There we go. And the expense is minimal. You can't buy the fruits and vegetables. Like if you do Orchard Garden or fruits, vegetables, and berries, and the complete, that's 45 plants. You can't buy that as inexpensively as what it costs to do Juice Plus. So my personal story is that I learned about Juice Plus 12 years ago, and I had been diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was told to eat 10 to 13 fresh raw fruits and vegetables a day. And I went, okay. And I showed them my bottles, and they said, that'll be great. It'll fill in the nutritional gap for you. And so what I was looking for, I was looking for hope. I was looking for hope for healing. And I wanted Juice Plus right away when I learned about the research. That's what really, really stood out to me. And so then I was like, well, Rebecca was too old to be on what we call the family health study. So I wanted us all to be on it, like Sandy. And I said, if you buy enough of this stuff, can you get a discount? So that's how I got involved. And like Sandy, I would never be a day without Juice Plus. I love, love, love this product. And I look at the research and I just go, I want that for me. I want that for my family. So there is the whole just easy to get on the product, and we didn't talk about it, but if an adult gets Juice Plus, they can sponsor a child to have it for up to 4 years for free. So that's awesome. And at just a few dollars a day. So that's one group of people. They just want the product and they're happy with that. There are other people who want to earn an income. And I didn't want to do that actually to begin with. I just wanted a discount. But then my husband, who has been our sole provider for the beginning of our marriage almost, I taught as a school teacher before our kids were born, and he bore a heavy burden. And I never thought I would be able to create an income again. And my big dream was to stay home with my kids. And I always thank Rebecca because she made sure that happened. But there is an economic opportunity here, and I would be remiss to not let people know this is a mission. I've said to people before, you know, there are companies out there and people who represent their products, and they're selling a product. We're changing lives, and that's what makes what we're doing so important to me and to all of us on this call. It is, we are a mission-driven company. So if you're that person who goes, well, I want my whole family on this too, then we would welcome you to be a part of our mission. And what I've seen is, I've seen young people be able to provide mom and dad care instead of daycare. I've seen college kids have a side gig better than flipping hamburgers. They get a great little network going amongst themselves. They get their parents on Juice Plus, and they're getting it free and earning an income. And then there's people that are professional people who just are tired of being owned by their company, and they get to create time and financial freedom by creating a secondary income source. And then there's people of the prime time health generation, you know, the boomers, that nobody's ready to quit working when you're a boomer. You still want to have income, and you want to be able to have fun, and you want to be able to fund having fun, and you want to be able to give back to future generations. So this can do all of that for anybody that wants to. So you might be asking yourself, well, who do I need? Who do I know that needs to hear this message? And the message of healing, the message of health, or the message of financial freedom. And it's really easy to just get to that point where your product isn't coming out of your budget. And that was the thing. I didn't want it to come out of my budget. I wanted to create enough income to do that. But what happened was, as time went on, we looked more seriously at the marketing plan. And so for anyone who really wants to do that at the highest leadership position in the company, you can get a full healthcare benefit package. Just like my husband works for Teradata, he's got a full benefit package. I work for Juice Plus, I'm a national marketing director, and I get a full benefit package. And that was very attractive to us. So we invite you to do whatever you want to do, you know. We welcome you. We do this every week. And maybe you want to invite somebody to join us next week, or get on a call with one of us. And whoever invited you will get back with you and get you that Healthy Living Revolution website. And I'm going to turn off the recording here in a second. And then if anybody has questions, we can take care of that. So thanks so much for coming, and I hope this was a fun time.